I don't know why, but maybe it's the shirt. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday. It may or may not be Monday where you are, depending on what part of the world you're seeing this from. If you're in Australia, well, it's probably Tuesday. But hey, Lunch with Joe live show, but Joe ain't got no lunch today. I can't believe that's what I titled this. I would have put together an exotic ramen noodle to share with you guys on this, but my son was eating lunch, and I didn't want to disturb him, so I decided to just come out here and starve, eat it or starve, just like a story from yours truly back in the day when I was in prison. Hey everybody, thank you for taking the time to come up in here. Paradiddle, what's going on with you? Cody, God, we need Cody. Fredo, what's going on? Arrow Vampire, I see you right there. Mullins, what's going on? Playing Indies, Mr. B Green, I see you. Geneva, hello. Matthew, what's going on? I literally just did a live stream yesterday, I think. The days are kind of running together right this second. It was yesterday that I did the live stream. Yeah, it was. And I went back and I looked at that live stream right before I went to bed. And I felt like I was just a little bit delirious on that thing, running on zero sleep, it felt like, from the night before and all the stuff that we've been dealing with the family. So hopefully this is going to be better. Dan, what's going on with you? Susan, hello. Samuel, what's going on? Bobby, I see you right there. I'm just jumping all over this thing. Maria, Michelle, what's going on? Finally caught alive while cleaning the bathroom. Shout out to you for doing that. Something that you better do when you're locked up. Look, today I have not even left the house, but that's not to say that I haven't been doing anything. I've been editing all morning long. I've been editing a video for Banky for his channel, helping him out at the same time trying to help After Prison Show out. Cool video put together for his channel that may or may not go up today. I know they're going to try to get that up. And then we've got a really big week here on After Prison Show, just not today. Was editing a video that I filmed right before I did the live stream yesterday. I completely forgot about this too. Yesterday, before I did the live, I got an opportunity to talk to an awesome fan of After Prison Show, a guy by the name of David. You're going to be seeing that video soon. Joe's back on the prison consulting tip, and it's something that I really want to do. Now, hear me out on this. I've done a lot of soul searching in regards to that particular thing, and I think what I'm going to do is not charge anybody nothing. It's the right thing to do. I don't want to charge anybody for it. What I would like is just to be able to get a video out of it at the very least. You know, if they're willing to talk about their situation, and then I try to consult them. I try to help them get hard for prison. So soon you're going to be seeing this video that I just did with this guy, David. David is a lot like Michael Blakeman from years ago. I mean, not the same situation at all, but a similar situation in regards to the fact that he's facing time. Court's upcoming soon. Gonna chronicle what happens when he goes to court. Does he get time, or does it work out better in his favor? And then if he does end up getting time, try to keep in contact with him while he's doing that time and see what comes of it. Susan, very special shout out to you, and thank you very much for that. That was very kind of you right there. James says the Ace Ventura shirt, though. I got this shirt a while back. I never had a chance to wear it. I feel like I look a little ridiculous in it, and I look a little bright right here as well, too. But, yeah, I think it's the right thing to do that type of a service for free. I know that there's a lot of people who charge for life coaching. You know, once you become a professional YouTuber, I guess that's what it's called, you automatically get some bars on your arm. Now you're qualified to be a life coach. And I'm not making fun of anybody who's doing this, because I know there's some people who could, who are doing this. I think maybe even Wes Watson offers this service. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I know Big Herc from Fresh Out, I believe he was offering this service or prison consultation. Look, it's not to make fun of anybody, but I think it's kind of funny if I tried to do it, right? Yeah, sure. For, X number of dollars, come holler at your boy Joe. I'm going to coach you in life. I don't even know what that really means. And I'm certainly nobody to be trying to offer any kind of life coaching at all. Redskin Chris, very special shout out to you, brother, right there for giving Soul on the Mountain the gift membership. Awesome of you. And Susan, again, a very special shout out to you. Thank you for that. Turd, what's going on with you? Hi, Poppy Joe. Enigma Facts. I had to say that under my breath because I didn't know if that was like one of them names that might get me in trouble. Netflix pick up that banger of a movie yet? They have not yet. Hey, Netflix is hard, man. We've looked into the qualifications to get even in the conversation with Netflix. You have to have a certain camera, and the certain camera that you have to have is at, I think, a minimum of like $3,000 to $6,000. And that camera can only be used for your B-roll footage. For your main shots, that camera is something you got to rent. It's that damn expensive. At least in my world, it would be. Maria says, black looks good on you, Joe. Thank you. I am a fat boy. Black is the color that kind of hides the fat. I've been always made to believe. I don't know if that's true or not. That could be an urban legend because I probably still look fat in this. Redskin Chris says, the bot's gone. I got rid of the bot yesterday. I disabled everything from that thing because it wasn't doing me no favors. Matter of fact, let's see if my commands work. Oh, shit. They probably don't. Nope. They don't work. Does this command work? Nope. That don't work neither. Son of a gun. Joe, thank you, man. The shirt is giving me some life here today. Oh, they did work. Damn, look at that. Hey, my commands worked, though. Look at Nightbot coming through in the clutch. Cody! That took a while. Want to help support After Prison Show? Become a channel member for early access, behind the scenes, and bonus videos and live streams. Use the link here. Murph, the bot is back. What other commands did I put in here? I can't even remember now. Hey, Brock, shout out to you. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Show some love for After Prison Show. Hit that like button. I made these commands. I did this myself, and that's why they're easy commands. Where's everybody checking in from? I forgot about that. Engagement. Okay. Oh, shit. I just scuffed up my new shoes. Damn it. I got those $7 TikTok shoes. All right, anyways, man, let's get this party going. Where are we going with this? I titled this thing Lunch with Joe, but Joe don't got no lunch. I was going to make me a ramen soup, didn't get a chance to do so. My son was eating lunch. I didn't want to disturb that. But I was going to title this thing something totally different, which was Relationships in Prison. And that'll segue into some stuff that we've got coming up this week. Matthew West, yo, back shower, you good? Shit gave me a little PTSD right there. Sup with you, man? Appreciate you right there, brother. Thank you very much for the love. Relationships in prison. I was talking to Banky quite a bit this morning, talking about this big week that we've got upcoming. Him and I are getting ready to work together on some really big stuff. We're getting ready to meet. Well, we're supposed to work with like 3 different people this week. One person we're getting ready to work with tomorrow. I can't remember how much time this guy did. I think he did like 16, 17 years. No disrespect if he did more than that. But in prison, this dude was Rico Suave. This was a guy who was getting all the ladies in the prison. And not just getting the ladies, like getting the ladies. The ladies who worked there. Dude was really putting in work on the inside. And we get the opportunity to go film with this guy tomorrow. But not only is that such a big part of this guy's story, what this guy has done since he's come home from prison, this dude is super successful. And I'm going to leave it right there because the videos, I'm not even 100% sure all of the business ventures this guy has had where he's found a lot of success. Supposedly, there was a TV show that was interested in this dude because of his life. He's a single father. He's got like 7 daughters. He's got custody of all 7 daughters. He's a homeowner. He owns his home outright. He's got like multiple vehicles, all owns them outright, something along them lines. Dude is super successful. But as much as that's a part of this guy's story, it's really important to get this guy right this second, which it just works out. It's going to happen tomorrow because I've been sitting here editing videos all morning and I run across a really popular story right this second that comes to us from the UK. Now, you guys probably have already heard about this. You know Joe. Joe late to the game with everything. By the time I get to the ballpark, the game's already over. There was a story that people started making videos about 10 days ago. It happened in the UK involving a UK prison officer who was a female. She was getting, how can I say this in a friendly way? She was engaging in activities in a cell with a prisoner, full-blown engagement, and they were filming it, I guess, from the cell door or something like that, and she knew that, like, prisoners were... Can you imagine the world that we live in today? You know, prison is so different from when I served time and the likes of so many others who I know. You know, man, when I was in prison, the phones were kept on the low. The phone in prison when I was serving time was one of the worst charges you could get if you got caught with a cellular device in prison. It was a security risk, a security threat. So you were charged accordingly for that because they didn't know what you were going to do with that phone. You could use that phone to plan an escape. That's all they were ever thinking about back then. You get caught with a phone, you was going to a max. So people kept the phones on the low. I don't know, man. Maybe there's been some new legislation or something that has lessened the impact of being caught with a cell phone in prison because nowadays everybody got a phone. And the crazy thing to think about it is back when I served time, you was never seeing the phone. Nowadays, prison is just like the free world. Anytime something happens, people just pick up their phone and start recording it. And it seems to me, though I don't really know the details many details surrounding this story involving this UK prison officer who was getting smashed in the cell and dude standing at the door recording this, I believe is how it was going down. Maybe they were filming it from the inside. I don't know. It could have been a Bugatti party for all I know. But allegedly, from the little bit of information I saw in the story, the guard knew that she was being recorded, didn't care. And then she gets fired, and then I'm pretty sure she had an OnlyFans as well. She's probably a millionaire right this second. That story is so big. I've seen prison YouTube channels that never heard of, just getting started, blowing up with 100,000 subscribers just off of that particular story. So I say that to say this. You know, we late to the party, but that is a big topic in the prison genre right this second. You know, the love, forget love after lockup. It's love during lockup. So we get the opportunity to showcase a Rico Suave of our own who was getting down with a lot of ladies in the prison system. So prison stories, you know, are one thing. But what about prison love stories? Something like that. what we got going on up in here? I was caught up in the conversation. Somebody asked, where's Tom been? I ain't got no idea. Last I heard, he was working with Matt. I talked with him on Friday. I haven't talked to him all weekend, and that's all I know. So hopefully wherever he's at, he's doing good. We'll get him back on here as soon as we can. LB, what's going on? Do you think Steve Bannon is getting violated in feds on his question? I'm pretty sure that dude is at a cushy little camp, satellite camp, I think. I'm pretty sure that's where he's at. I don't think he's having any problems, if that's where he's at. We'll look into that a little bit. What else we got going on up in here? Lock up and love, Joe McBride says. That's a good one for it. Mass One, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate the kind words on the live stream from yesterday. I was looking at some of the comments from that thing. Philly Dog says, Tom been getting that Hawk 2 from his motel blind date. Hawk 2. She's going to do amazing things in the world. Super talented. Long Doodle says, Prison Love Stories, episode 69, Butt Buddies. Yo, the game is so crazy right now. Fleece Johnson is out here telling prison stories. If you guys don't know who Fleece Johnson is, Boondocks featured this guy, made a character based upon him. I had him on the After Prison Facebook page for a long time, a little video clip from MSNBC Locked Up. That gave me an idea right there. Forgive me. I'm working at the same time I'm doing this live stream. This live stream is work as well. MSNBC Locked Up parody skits for shorts. Can't nobody mess with my mind. Oh shit, I was still it's still voice chatting. Hey, what's going on with you right there? Thank you for becoming a member. I can't pronounce your name, but I appreciate the support. But anyways, Fleece Johnson, who said that booty in prison was more important than water. That was a video that got like freaking 20 million views on the Facebook page. The Booty Bandit. He's out here now. I'd like to interview Fleece. Matter of fact, I'd like to do a 24-hour live stream locked in with Fleece. We do it live. Can I survive 24 hours in a cell with Fleece Johnson? You want to talk about After Prison Show getting back on the map? We've got some plans. Okay? Don't sleep on us. That Hollywood blockbuster that's better than Steven Spielberg, anything he ever did. I'm kidding. It's only the tip. It's only the tip. Got that prison peach, huh? All right, anyways, let's go ahead and move on. I didn't really put no thought into this. I just said, you know what? Let's do this live. I was going to go check out that filming studio today, but I need to make sure that when I go there correct. I'm bringing the whole entourage out there, and we're trying to film 3 hours, 5 videos, no matter what it is, trying to do the most that we could do with the prison set. So hear me out on this. I'm going to pull up the live stream right now so I can see what's going on. Live. Cool deal, man. Shout out to the 236 up in here, man. Thank y'all for taking the time to spend your lunch break with old Joe. I know it's probably not that time where you guys are, or at least not everybody's time. Tattooed Country Boy says, that's what she said, just the tip. You better bet it. God darn it, I knew that was going to happen. I tried to put the phone on my soda can, and I just ruined the script. I was actually going to auction off the script. I'm still going to do so. This is the script from the movie, which is now ruined. We'll go ahead and print some counterfeit copies of that. Or not, they wouldn't even be counterfeit because the script was just a print copy anyways. But hear me out on this idea. After Prison Show needs some help, y'all. So I'm thinking about doing an auction, almost like Memorabilia. I know our merch right now sucks, but what if I was selling signed, autographed, not signed, autographed, because there's a difference, autographed copies of the script from Prison Dream. I'm getting a little full of myself. Let me stop. Philly Dog says, Tom is pursuing professional golf. I want to share with you guys an idea that I've got for the prison set. Now, I don't even know how I would put this together, but a lot of times that's what I like. I like having an idea and no idea how to put the whole thing together. Sunday Chamberlain, shout out to you for being up in here. Thank you for being a channel member. Stephanie, what's going on with you? You should retell some of your prison stories like the legend of Brokewing. The Brokewing story is probably one of the best stories I ever told because it was such an emotional thing. You know, I will never forget that damn seagull from that damn prison with that damn broke wing. And I will never forget when the summertime ended and the winter came and all the seagulls left. Or wait, I got that backwards. I will never forget when the winter ended and the summertime came. All the seagulls came here in the wintertime. And then in the summertime, the seagulls left and then the geese took over. So when Brokewing gets left behind, because somebody had thrown an apple or an orange at him and broke his damn wing, the geese come and they take over. And you've got this one seagull that can't fly in a world full of geese. And the geese take over the prison. Like people have prison jobs at this prison that I'm talking about where this took place at. Their prison job is literally cleaning up goose poop because it's all over the sidewalk and the yard. Like, that's their job. And what you do in the prison, I clean up geese shit all day long. But anyways, I'll never forget that evening I was coming back from rec or somewhere, or I don't remember what it was, rec probably. And then all of the damn geese were circled up, sleeping around Brokewing. And that was probably one of the most powerful things that I saw in the 7 years that I served. This was an outside, and you know, you could relate to Brokewing. Like, I related to him heavy. I always considered myself so much of an outsider, even though I rocked with a bunch of people in there. But like, you could just find something to relate. Like, every prisoner at that prison could relate to Brokewing. Everybody had their pity party and their, you know, woe is me feeling, whether they shared it or showed it. You know, you could see your life resembling this crippled seagull. You're damn right we should do something on Brokewing. Redskin Chris says, how's Aggie Joe? Aggie's doing good. My dogs are doing good. Still got all my animals. You know, they are hell on the house. But I guess that's just what it is. William, thank you for being up in here. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Hey, Mac. Brokewing beat them and became a boss. You know, Brokewing disappeared one day. Oh, no, he didn't disappear. I mean, he did. I'll never forget that neither. I was in the art room. I think that's where I was. And this dude came running in the art room like, yo, you'll never believe it. You'll never believe what happened to Brokewing. There was like a bald eagle came out of the sky and dive bombed Brokewing and grabbed him with its claws and picked him up and slammed him and then killed him and carried him off, man. That shit devastated me. And then you started looking at your life a lot like that. Like, man, it's not going to end well if you become if you become broke wing in real life. All right, let me go ahead and move on. I want to share something with you. Not only do I got to deal with the freaking the AC, I got somebody cutting grass right behind my house. So I hope that's not going to mess up this audio right here. All right, I guess I ain't got no choice but to do it. So let me just go ahead and there we go. Hey now, there's our prison cell that we're going to go rent for $85 an hour pretty soon. That joint don't even got a sink in it. Where are you supposed to get your water from? And I don't even know if I could fit on that bunk right there. When we go up in here, man, I'm doing MTV Cribs in here. We're doing everything from here, even though they actually did something like that on MTV Cribs way back in the day. But we're going to do our very own version of that. You don't got a sink. You've got a 4-foot bunk in there. You do got the shots on the wall. I don't know if that's maybe some love letters on the wall or what they got going on back there. That light in the cell, you would never have a light like that. You got to have a light in the cell that, you know, you can't really get to the wiring of, because that's all prisoners want to do is just tinker with shit. But here's one idea. And look at the tray slot. I've got the prison tray sitting right over here. I wonder if we could get the tray through the slot. Could you imagine if we couldn't? Oh, man. This is going to be the cell where, this is going to be hell cell right here. But hear me out. Here's one of the ideas that I have. Imagine if I had everybody that I could get. We're talking probably at least 4 or 5 people who come to this filming extravaganza that we're going to do. What if I could get everybody to come to this thing and they only have this one prison cell? Okay? If they've got 2 of them, 2 would be better than 1, but 1 is all that I need to try to solve this Rubik's Cube of an idea that I got where I've got no idea how to film this. So I was thinking of trying to film a video like we're all on lockdown. So you got me and Banky and whoever the hell else we can get, at least 2 other people. So what if we were doing a video where we're all on lockdown, but we got to all use the same cell? So I've got to film this one person at a time. I don't know. And I want it to seem like we're all in the same block together. We're all on lockdown. We're shooting kites down the tier. Like, I don't know how I can make that happen. I don't even know if that's an idea that we would actually go with, but it is one idea of many that I've got. But again, I don't want to get the space. I probably won't get this. Fuck. I was going to say I was going to get the space next week, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it next week neither. We're going to get it soon. We're going to do a lot from there. And if you guys have any ideas what we could do from the prison cell, hey, do me a favor and let me know where everybody's checking in from, Nightbot says. Do me a favor, leave a comment. Let me know. Starboard says green screen on the wall. I mean, absolutely. That's the easiest way to do it. It is the easiest way to do it. Redskin Chris, very special shout out to you, brother. Thank you very much for that. Joe, can you believe we almost been out for 10 years? There's people in this game who've been out longer than us. But 10 years is most certainly the longest that I've ever been free for. And I'm trying to like your donation right there, and it's not cooperating. I hearted it, though. Yeah, man, 10 years is a long damn time. That's a decade. It's a decade. Geneva says, Colorado, shout out to you for being up in here. Man, hey, the Nightbot working, though. The Nightbot working. I need to put some more commands in on this thing. 27, I'm seeing your message right there. I know you were trying to reach out to me yesterday about editing videos, I think is what it was about. So I'll check the spam folder. I did not get an email from you. So I don't know what that's about. But I'll check the spam folder. We've got a potential lead on an editor. We'll see. Roxon says, wow, it's been that long. It's been a minute. And man, the prison game has changed a lot. There's a lot of things now, man, that was not going on when I was in prison. The cell phone situation is one of the biggest things. The video visits is another big. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's go over here real quick. Let's go to the old Facebook that I cannot stand. I'm going to share something with y'all. So I'm a member of this Facebook group. It's called Getting Out Pen Pals. And when I tell you, the game is so crazy now. Now you've got the tablet and the kiosk in the housing unit. You did have the kiosk when I was in prison. It literally had just come out. The only thing that you were able to do was just barely starting to begin to send emails from it and maybe order music for your tablet. The tablets were brand new, still had CDs, still had cassettes. They weren't selling cassette players, but you could still get those things. But now the kiosk allows people to video visit from those. And not only are we doing the video visits, folks, we're doing personal ads from prison. I'm about to get this girl some mail right here, straight up. Meet Amber. I'll show you more of Amber in just a moment. Hey, I'm Amber Riley, 31 years old, 5'6", 130 pounds. I'm looking for a friend and possibly more. Some consistency, stability, and reliability. Those 3-4 syllable words right there. Consistency, stability, and reliability. Them joints all say the same thing to me personally. Amber, I see exactly what you're trying to say right there. I can read between the lines. You're looking for some money. I get it. No shame in the game, right? I get out next year, I have an associate's degree in business, and I play the violin. Oh, my God. You play the violin? I'm sorry. Al Rodriguez, very special shout out to you. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the club. Hey, man, Shorty says she played a violin. This shit remind me of when I was in there, we was using Craigslist because we ain't have this type of shit while I was locked up. Telling them girls out there, you coming home to be an astronaut. If the girl played a violin, good for her. Look, all of what you saying right here don't line up with these pictures I'm getting ready to show you. I'm very outgoing and down-to-earth person. I'm coming home this November. If you want to hit me up, get at me on the Getting Out app. So let's go ahead and look at the pictures. Here's Amber right here, sitting up in the housing unit, whether she's in jail or prison. We got 90 reactions to this, couple of comments. What are you in for? Can I hear you play the violin, please? Yes! Oh, my God. I can fix her. Damn that smile, though. Do you like fishing? Do you want conjugal visits? Like, these comments are, look, you need, this is the thirst trap right here, right? More ass pics, bing bong, beautiful, good luck to you. Be smart and do something good. Too beautiful. Those eyes caught my attention for real. I can pretend to fix her. Just sleep with one eye open. The comments are almost as good as the the ad. There's the first picture right there. Okay, now we got the full body shot. We got some reactions on this. Nobody really talking about that, but let's go to the better picture. Bing, Amber. What the goddamn world? We got 324 hearts, likes, and laughing emojis on this. 150 comments. Trust me, fellas, we ain't the only pair of eyes looking at that. Don't let that backside make you forget where she's at. Not hating. I'm just saying the world-renowned kitty-eating city. This guy has definitely been burned by a girl who's been locked up before. She don't even got a big trunk at all. What does that Hawk 2... Y'all laughing, but somebody gonna write her ass. Ain't no question about that. This guy says, I'll take her to a hotel for a week, maybe a motel for a month. You could hide quality contraband in there. Nice. Damn, I love the violin. Oh man, this is what you can do now. Well, so you couldn't do this shit while I was locked up. If I was able to do this back during my time, and I had to get it from the mud, Craigslist, men seeking women. I mean, that shit, if I was able to do that, hey man, I can't even say that I would be running shit. I mean, I was running shit based off of the Craigslist ads and getting the flicks in. But nowadays, everybody can do this. And, you know, more power to them for being able to do it. But for real, though, I wish I was still able to do these video VIs, because I would damn sure hit this person up and be like, yo, consistency, reliability, stability, shut up. I'm trying to hear you play the violin. I don't know. I could have came a lot harder with that last joke. It's kind of embarrassing that I didn't. All right, what we got right here? I saved this. Oh, here we go. We got another one right here. Well, this one's not as... I can't share this one with you. It's a little raunchy. Here we go. Here's a story that'll win. My spilt drink. All right. 27 says, Joe, can you actually get a violin in prison? It's not unheard of. Some rec departments at some facilities do have musical equipment. Churches in the prisons sometimes have the musical equipment. Where I was at, you were able to play music. They had full-on bands in there. They had talent shows in prison. It was the craziest shit. At this level 2 prison that I came home from, they were doing this. They weren't doing this anywhere else. But a violin, I've never seen a violin in there. I'm not going to say it's impossible. You couldn't go buy one off a commissary, though. And back in the day, you used to be able to buy guitars off of commissary. So I'm not going to say it's unheard of, but it's probably highly unlikely that she plays the violin at all. Maybe when she was 6, but, and who knows? You know, maybe she does. I don't want to say. It just seems a little unusual. It just seems a little unusual. Gabriel, what's going on with you? Shout out to you for being up in here and for being a channel member. Jake, what's going on? Hey, Joe, what time do you go live, bud? So usually 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is the time slot that I feel works best. But this week, and I guess last week especially too, I wasn't able to do that because of filming. But I wish I had a social media that I really used other than YouTube. I guess I could always make a community post and be like, hey, I'm getting ready to go live. Because I don't really have a schedule. That's the schedule that I try to have. but it doesn't work out all the time. Stephanie says, APS talent show, please. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea right there. Shits and giggles, shout out to you for being a channel member. If you had that when you were in there, I would be hopping into a brand new house and walking into a new house, or a brand new car and walking into a new house when you got out. Yeah, maybe. But again, you know, it may make things even more difficult now with prisoners having so much access to social media. Say, when I was locked up, prisoners did not have access to social media, not the way that dudes do now, and women as well. But I can't guarantee that I wouldn't have had a hustle because everybody would have been able to do it on their own. Williams has started Discord. We had a Discord. We got a dusty old Discord here on After Prison Show. I should knock the dust off that thing and start rocking with it again. I really need to, too, because there's some people that I can contact. I can only contact them via Discord. That's actually not a bad idea, William. Thank you for mentioning that. Hey, Derek, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being up in here. It's not the same without the ramen noodles, though. Just saying. Mass One, I agree. All right, let me share a post with y'all real quick. A bit of a advice column right here. So we've got this woman right here. She's in a relationship with a prisoner. It doesn't matter who she is or anything in relation to that, but her question is important and the responses are even more important. Hey, K-Rock, very special shout out to you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a channel member here. So this woman asks, she says, so I want to try to have phone relations, we'll use that word, with my man. But I've never done it before and I'm nervous and shy as hell. How do you ladies do it? I'm in a women's group. How do you ladies do it? I feel like I may need to take a few shots before I try. You know, there ain't nothing to having the phone relations, you know, getting down on the telephone. I guess the hard thing about it is, or the thing you got to get used to, ooh, damn, that stabbed me, whatever that was. I guess the thing you got to get used to is the fact that those are recorded lines. And you got to imagine that somewhere in some dark broom closet, there's a prison guard whose sole job and responsibility is to monitor those phone calls. Now I know what you're going to say. Joe, they've got software. They got AI now. They've got flag words. They do. But you got to imagine there's a lot of prison guards who enjoy listening in. You know there are. It's not hypothetical at all. It's for real. Shady, I got $5 on the lunch. Prison Dream was amazing. I really appreciate that right there. Thank you very much for that. And I'm glad that you enjoyed that short film that I put together using stock footage that I licensed. Awesome of you. I haven't eaten the first thing today. I've just been on the grind. So anyways, let's get into this question right here. I'm a part of a women's support group for dating and being in a relationship with a prisoner. It is a train wreck, to say the least, because there's a lot of women who are just worried that their man is cheating on them. It's, you know, kind of sad to see that. But this woman asked, she says, I want to try to have I want to try to have phone sex with my man, but I've never done it, and I'm nervous and shy as hell. How do you ladies do it? I feel like I may need to take a few shots before I try it. Folks, there is 101 comments on this particular post. Should we read them all? I need the bot to have like a question. Yes, no. Yes. Playing Indy says, I ate fries for lunch. Fries sound amazing right now. Starboard says, Prison Dream Collector's DVD with the script. Not a bad idea right there. Not a bad idea. Crot, what's going on with you? Mr. G, been watching for a few years now, and I'm a big fan of After Prison Show. Hey, I appreciate you rocking with me, and glad to catch you up in here on this live stream. All right. I don't want the top comments. I want all the comments. 101 responses to this. Here we go. This woman says, once he starts talking to you and getting you hyped, it just happens. There's 11 hearts on that. Hey, girl, what are you wearing right now? I've been there many times myself. The next person, and it's all women that respond to this. If there's a dude in here, because there's dudes who lurk in here like I'm doing, but there's dudes that be lurking in here, you know, because, listen, they know. They know. They probably been locked up before they came home. They jumped right on this. You don't need to get on Tinder. Plenty of fish. You jump in here because this is where the action's at. You can relate to these ladies, and they can relate to you. This woman says, your problem is you're thinking too much. Just do it. Once you rip the Band-Aid off, it's fun, LOL. Get a toy and let him hear you use it. My God, this joint may get a little nefarious. We're going to have to be careful here. Another comment, honestly, that's how I started. I was very tipsy, and my boyfriend wanted to listen to me. Man, the taboo is for real. I've heard stories when I was serving time of dudes who would encourage their old lady, wife, girlfriend, prison pen pal, whoever she was, to go out there and find somebody and let them listen. It's that crazy. You ain't got nothing but time. And, some guys are just a glutton for the punishment. Yo, I'm locked up. It's probably what she's doing anyways. Man, just go ahead and do it and let me listen in. Holy shit. What's this guy swinging like a 9-iron out there? What the world's going on? Kimberly says creepers. Turn your toy on in the dark with the phone to your ear and you'll be cool. I'm surprised mine soon as I hit 5. I can't understand what this person's saying. It's the best sex to me, this woman says. It's something about it. I have a few drinks, or this person says, have a few drinks, get yourself one of them Rose Toy Soul Snatcher 3000s. Oh my God, man. Everybody in here is talking about drinking first, though. Look, you need shots work. Yeah, most of them are just saying that get a toy, get drunk. It's relatable. Just go with the flow. Just let it happen. I was scared at first. But shit, I don't care no more. We did it last night. It's probably the number one conversation taking place on prison telephones, monitored lines. Very crazy. I don't know why. Chris says midday cracktivities. I don't know what that means right there, Chris. What are you trying to imply? 27, I can literally make a Prison Dream physical DVD for you to sell. I make custom-made VHS tapes. Currently, a DVD would be no problem. 27, I appreciate the offer, but I don't think anybody's really watching DVDs anymore. I could be wrong. I don't know. Somebody else had reached out to me about that too, offering to do full-blown production for them for physical copies of that. But I just don't know. I mean, I think it would be a cool collectible. I wonder how far I could take that licensing that I have on that. Could I actually download this shit to DVDs and now I'm selling physical copies of the content? I'd do it just to see how far I could push the envelope. Like have a full-on red carpet event for the movie that we didn't film, star in, or do anything else except for take somebody else's footage, license it, And then somebody would probably reach out and be like, hey, yo, that's mine. We did that. And I've got no problem crediting them folks for it. I'm not trying to say that I wouldn't do that. I'm just interested to know, how far does the licensing go? All right, copy that. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask right here. King Rich, how do I become a channel member? I'm actually working on that right now for you. Bing bong. There's a link right there if you'd like to become a channel member. Shout out to you. Why did I go through all that? I created the damn Nightbot shit. I didn't even have to do that. All I had to do was do that, and then it goes. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. And then it goes. Cloud says sell prison cutting boards. That's a genius idea right there. Bing bong. There's my bot right there. Paladian. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. If you make an After Prison Show movie, Touch Him Two Times Tommy better be the main cast member. Not everybody is a Touch Him Two Times Tommy fan, but I wonder at this point, we probably have more fans of that character than in the past. Because if you're still rocking with the After Prison Show, you probably were a fan of a lot of the things that we were doing here that maybe others weren't. Peekaboo. Awesome username right there. What's going on with you? Shout out to you for getting up in here. Jake, what's going on with you? You should write Corso, make that a video. Yeah, Corso's doing an ass load of time in the feds right now, and certainly could be something to that. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and start winding this thing on down. My wife left today. We got a funeral that I can't go to. So my wife is leaving today for that. And then I got my son for the week. This is going to be an interesting situation. My babysitter's been helping out quite a bit in regards to that. But it is always stressful when I'm left at home with my son. And don't get me wrong, I spend all the time in the world with my son, but he is almost 2 years old, and this little boy don't want to sleep. This little boy wants to run and jump and climb and fight and wrestle, and man, I'm 41 years old. That shit be taking a toll on me. Scratch, all these little scratches I got on my face and my arms. I got teeth marks on my hand right here. Preda says go live with Liam. That I don't want to do all that. I think I did it for a members only live stream before, but yeah, I'm trying to keep him kind of out of all of this. And I wondered to myself when he turns 5 and he's really starting to understand, because nowadays 5-year-olds, man, they know how to run phones and do all sorts of shit. So I'm wondering, like, if my son is going to be interested in doing stuff like this, which I hope that he's not, because I want that boy to play sports. I want that boy to live a fun life and not be, I want him to do whatever he wants to do. So I'll say that. Hey, King Rich, very special shout out to you, man. Thank you for becoming a channel member right there. K-Rock says, Undercover Joe at the Creepy Sex Store was one of the best episodes. I've got the spy glasses now. We could revisit that. There could be something with that. All right, so today, I got a video coming today at 5 p.m. Look, it's not even a video that's anything all that special. It's early access right now for the channel members. I titled that video Adapt or Survive. I filmed that video in portrait mode, and it was one thing that I really wanted to ask all of you. I was going to make a post on the community tab, but would y'all let me know what you're watching me on right now? I'd be very curious. We got 248 people up in here. Are you watching me on the phone, or are you watching me on a TV or a computer screen? You know, I feel like most everybody is watching everything on their phones these days. So it makes me wonder, would it be beneficial for me filming in portrait mode all the time? Because what I'm getting ready to have to start doing, like when we go to this prison set, I'm literally going to have to put the phone on top of the camera so that I can film in landscape and in portrait mode. And have both types of footage. Paladion, thank you for becoming a member right there. Appreciate the support of all of you. And I'm seeing that a lot of people are saying the phone, iPad, TV, Mass 1 says. Playing Indie says landscape mode. I mean, that's what I always think. Nizzy says PC. Only watch on phone, Freda says. Phone. William says YouTube. That's shout out to you, William. Watching on the cell phone. Phone. Look, I truly feel like most everybody's watching on the phone. Slade in Colorado says seems lazy. William says a cell phone. Yeah. Brian says forget portrait mode. Slade in Colorado says it seems lazy. It's crazy, man. I see some full-on production with the whole camera rig and cage, and they got these high-dollar cameras turned on their side filming this shit in portrait mode. Everything is portrait, though. You know, look at what the most popular content on the internet is right now. Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikToks. And now TikToks is letting you do 10-minute videos where YouTube is trying to promote more 60-second videos. I need it to be said that we are not going to be doing completely short-form portrait content here. Landscape, long-form is what we do, but I got to adapt to survive. So I have to be able to do both. If I'm not already burning it at both ends of the candle, well, now I got to go even harder because we do need to do the short form content as well. And I want my short form content, like I do with everything that I try to do with this channel for 7 years that I've been doing this here, or maybe longer, be different. You know, you can make a short, and it's as simple as, like, I would just be like, let's say I'm filming a short right now. So this is how some of these shorts go. You just sit in front of the camera, and I ain't gonna, like, this is what some people do. They'll just sit in front of the camera, they'll be like this. And then what they'll do is they'll go find a whole bunch of little short form videos, and they'll just put themselves over that short form video, and they can make 5 or 6 shorts, and they ain't even said a word. They're just using facial expressions. Instagram right now, the most popular reels on Instagram right now are 1-second reels. You got people doing these reels with some stupid caption and them just blinking, and they're getting 20 and 30 views per person. Like my dumbass sitting there thinking to myself, when's the video going to start? Why is this person just blinking? I don't care nothing about this caption. Like, I don't get it. I've watched this 400 times now. How do you film a 1-second prison story? Somebody unwrapped my Junies in prison. Caption. Me just sitting there blinking. If I find out that people are making money off of these 1-second blinking videos, you better bet your ass the only thing you're going to be watching old Joe doing is titling a video. And blinking. New Age Plug, that movie is crazy. Hell yeah, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you saying that. I really, Grumpy Old Man says you bent over crying. You could do it in 1 second. NorCal says wiping off your sausage. I'm done. You're 1 second too late. That's the caption. Dan says, ASMR Joe, man, don't think for a second I ain't been thinking about I'm not going to do ASMR. But ASMR has changed so much too. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, the social media game, forget the prison genre, okay? Let's just talk about this thing as a whole. This shit is so messed up now. YouTube got the nerve. They're going to demonetize this because I'm talking about. YouTube got the nerve to demonetize anything that I do. When right now, the most popular videos on YouTube, go look them up after we do this stream. I'm going to tell you the name of these videos. You go look them up. We can't even look at them right here. We can't look at them right here. Joe, what are they doing on your phone? Because I see this. Joe blinking. Let me tell you the name of some of these videos, okay? I know they're going to pop up on my home page. Come on now. Come on now. You got to be here somewhere, man. Let's just go to my search history. That'll be even more telling. It's not in my search. Not my search history, my watch history, because I did watch these. Here we go. Wait. How do I look at my watch history? Continue watching, unwatched. Continue watching. Yo, where is my watch history at today? I'm in. Oh, you know what I got to do? I got to go to here. There we go. Your history. It's right there, dummy. You big dummy. Okay, here we go. These are the #1 videos on YouTube right this second. Transparent wet versus dry test, best results. Sheer try on. All right. Now, what these videos start off, just go look for sheer try on YouTube. What these videos are, they all start off the same. Warning. This video is not intended for any kind of sexual gratification. This is a real review, yada, yada. And what it is, none of these videos are getting monetized. There's no doubt about that. But what it is, you got these women who are just doing these try-ons of completely see-through outfits. You can see everything. And, you know, they're going in depth about the material. Oh, the material is elastic and, you know, whatever they're saying about this shit. But the whole point of this is they know they're not going to get it monetized. These videos can get uploaded in a day. They can do hundreds of thousands of views, if not millions of views. They know exactly who's coming in there to watch this shit. And then right after they get done with the disclaimer and they start talking about the outfit, they're like, by the way, if you want to see more, go check out the links below. And you know what them links are. You know what them links are. Free Jay Williams, I see that right there. Isn't he getting ready to come home? Shout out to that guy. He is going to absolutely kill it when he comes out here. He was killing it. He's been killing it even while he's been in there. So, yeah. Oh, my God, man. I was just reading a comment. 27 says, the trick to getting a video monetized is to cut off anything that is a swear word. You can cuss in these videos. That's not an issue. But you got to be just vigilant of what you're talking about and what you're, you know, how you're going about things. I'll tell you a little inside information. One of the videos that I did that YouTube did not like the most, it was one of my very first videos, as a matter of fact, and YouTube actually took that video down. I was so confused as to why, but it was a video about how to make a prison shank. Like how to make a weapon in prison is what I called the video. How to make a prison weapon. I'm literally cutting a plastic chair with a sheet that I had fashioned into twine. Like, it was so ingenious the way that dudes were going about cutting this plexiglass in prison using the rope. the prison-made rope. Man, YouTube said that joint was promoting firearms. I'm like, what the actual hell? Oh, man. But anyways, Paladon says, let's be real, Joe the Eye Candy ain't bad. I'm going to start an OnlyFans too. But anyways, yeah, you guys got me all discombobulated talking about those popular videos on YouTube. And it's crazy because like the ASMR content is damn near as bad on YouTube as it is on Twitch. Twitch is pretty extreme with it, which is funny considering all things that they claim to be so strict on some things, but on barely dressed females doing borderline inappropriate ASMR, that's okay. Cornbread said, how many links you click? Every single one of them, just to be honest. Every single one of them. Because I was like, man, take me to something besides an OnlyFans. Surprise me one time. Take me to a change.org. And if you want to find out more about what I'm doing when I'm not filming videos for YouTube, click the link down below. Just one time. Blow my ever-loving mind and take me to change.org on something that means something, right? You ain't never got to worry about it because that's not the world that we live in. For the love of God, earlier on the stream, I was talking about the prison guard who in the UK who was fired for having relations with the prisoner and was being filmed while doing so by prisoners and was fully aware that she was being filmed, and she got an OnlyFans. Joint's probably $1 million OnlyFans at this point. So good for her for that, but it is what it is. We're going to start an After Prison Show OnlyFans. We will be the first prison YouTube channel to do it. And what we bring to that is going to be insane. Yeah. I was just thinking about some things that we could do with it. Feet pics. Could you imagine we got rabbits' feet pics? You got to spend $5 a month to look at those. Could be something. I don't know. All right, I got to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I got some video work I got to get ready to get on. Y'all, I appreciate y'all taking the time to rock with me on this thing. Stomach is touching my back at this point, so hopefully I'm going to get something to eat. Thank y'all. Got a video coming up at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Channel members have already got early access to that and a bunch of other videos that have not seen the light of day. So thank y'all for taking the time. Have a great one. I'm going to look forward to doing this again with you. I hope Wednesday, but it's not a guarantee. I'll try to keep you guys updated some way in regards to what we're going to do, when we're going to do the next live stream. But until then, we're going to have some videos. So y'all have a great one. I'll talk with y'all again real soon. And until then, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace.